Hello, do you think you are ripe enough to get married and you're planning on doing that? Well, you have no problem. You are good to go. But I'll give you these six factors that you need to consider in doing that. Number one, you need to look at her physique. Are you just satisfied with that? Look at the shape. Is it kind of shape that you love? If yes, then go ahead. If no, step out. Because if you don't consider this later in the future in the relationship, when you see someone that satisfy you the kind of shape you want, then you will follow such a person. Another thing you need to consider is to consider a woman who will support your career. The attempt to do that will make your progress so fast. The failure to do that in the relationship, your progress will be very slow. Because in a relationship, one of the important operations is that the two partners must put hand together to uplift their careers. Then that means you need to consider that as well. Another thing you need to consider is to look into our past. Is our past the kind of past that you can bear? If no, then you can fall out. If it's something you can bear, then you go on with it. Ask her questions about her past. Make inquiry from people around her. Then you consider that yes or no. Another thing you need to look at is to look into a family. Is that kind of family the kind of family that you can cope with? There are some family that will put upon their in-law a burden of responsibility. Are you capable of heading such a responsibility? If yes, then you are good to go. If no, you need to step out. Another thing you need to consider in that this person that I want to marry, does she have any plan for her life? If yes, then to what length has she gone? And at what degree has he achieved these are goals? Because a woman without plan has nothing to contribute to the family. You need to look for someone that has plan, because a woman that has plan is someone who will inculcate something good into your children. The failure to do that may affect you. Another thing you need to consider is to consider her character, the behavior. Can you bear that? Some people, if you marry someone that's aggressive in nature, but you are a very gentleman and you love someone that's very gentle as well, then my brother, you need to look into this thing. Know if she's aggressive. If she's aggressive, if the behavior is someone that you can consider, then of course, go on with it. If it's something that you think is beyond your own endurance, then you step out. These six factors are something that are very, very important that you need to consider in picking or choosing a life partner. I mean, a life partner if you want a good home and you want almost perfect partner for yourself. Choose wisely, smartly, and intelligently, because marriage is an eternal contract.